Hello everybody and welcome to this instruction video. In this video I'll be showing you how to make week 5 of the Scheepjes Crochet Along 2015 Flights of Fancy. Of course we need the original yarn from this kit, which is Linen Soft by Scheepjes, and a 4mm crochet hook. I'll be taking you step by step through the pattern, which you can download online. I'll also put a link in the description where you can download this pattern from. So I'll be taking you step by step. I hope this is a useful video for you, and I want to thank you for watching. We're going to start with a magic ring, as we've done many times before. I'm sure by this time you know exactly how to make one. There we go. And in the first round we're making 24 trebles in total. So our first treble is a chain 3. 1, 2, 3, and now we're going to make 23 more in the loop. So that is 1, 2, 3, and all the time I'm keeping tension on the loop so to make sure that I don't accidentally lose the beginning here. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, so I need to make 23 of these. 6, 22, and the last one 23. So that means 24 trebles in total, 23 plus the chain 3 of course. So I'm going to close the ring, pulling on the beginning. Of course this will never close completely, so don't pull this too hard. And we're going to close with a slip stitch in the third of these 3 chain stitches. And there we go. You can cut off your yarn and pull through. There we go. That completes round 1. I'm going to start round 2 with a new color. I'm going to join with a slip stitch, and I'm going to join in the stitch just before the slip stitch join. See, this here's a join from the previous round, so I'm going to join in the stitch just before that. Doesn't matter where you start, I'm just doing this for my own. Keep hold of your end that you don't accidentally pull it through, and make a chain 2. This is part of your first treble 4 together, which we're now going to be making, but we're going to make the first one as a treble 3 together with these chain 2s here. I'm going to make a treble 3 together in the next 1, 2, 3 stitches. The first one is going to be this stitch where I have the slip stitch join in, so it's going to be a little tight to get into, I know from experience. And there we go. And I'm going to cover the blue yarn from my end as well. So there we go, pick up a loop. So this is as to make a treble, but only take off the first 2 loops. So now stop, and we're going to do the same on the next stitch. Also pick up a loop, yarn over, pick up a loop, and pull through. I'm going to do it once more, yarn over, pick up a loop on the next stitch, and pull through. this point you should have 4 loops on your hook. Take them all off in one go. There we go. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3. And now we're going to make a treble 2 together, and that's also going to be the start of our repeat unit. Now one thing to note when we're making these trebles 2 together and also the treble 4 together, that we're going to start in the stitch where we just finished. So the first leg of our treble 2 together is going to be in this stitch here, where we already have this leg, and the other one is going to be in the next stitch. So in these two we're going to make a treble 2 together. We're also going to be making treble 4s together in exactly the same way, where the first leg is also going to be in the stitch that already contains one leg from the previous treble together. So like that we're going to be making trebles 2s and 4s together with chain 3s in between. That's our repeat unit. So starting, we're going to make a treble 2 together. So that's just like the 3, but only with 2. Pick up a loop, take off, and pull through. Do that once more, but now with a treble 4 together. Chain 3 in between, 1, 2, 3. And our treble 4 together is also going to start in that stitch where we just finished. And all the time I'm still working over these 2 threads from round 1 and the start of round 2. So all the time I'm covering them with my current stitches. So in that same stitch, pick up a loop and pull through. Do the same in the next stitch, because we're going to make a treble 4 together. Just 2 and 3 and 4. At this point you have 5 loops on your hook. Take them all off in one go. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3. And you've reached the start point of the repeat unit again. So that's the treble 2 together. So the treble 2, chain 3, treble 4, chain 3. That's our repeat unit. We're going to do this 4 more times. I will show you once more. Treble 2 together, starting in the stitch where we just finished. Then in the next stitch also pick up a loop and take them both, all 3 off. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3. And now it's a treble 4 together, again starting in the stitch where we just finished, in that stitch. So that's 1, 2, 3, and 4, and take all 5 loops off in one go. Again, chain 3, and then we're going to do the next repeat unit again. At this point I'm going to go a little faster because we keep on doing exactly the same thing. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Now you've reached the ends of your repeat units. What we're now going to do is make a treble 2 together in these 2 stitches here. So both of them contain a leg already. This is your chain 2 from the beginning. This is your last leg from the last treble 4 together we just made. So we're going to make a treble 2 together those 2 stitches. That's the first part and the second part. Take them off. Chain 1, note not a chain 3 here, only a chain 1. And now we're going to be making a half treble in this first treble 3 together right from the beginning. So on the top of these 3 stitches, that's that stitch there. I'm going to make a half treble, and this counts as your chain 3 space, these stitches, the chain 1 and the half treble. So in that stitch make a half treble like so. That completes round 2, and then you're almost done. Round 3, I'm going to start where we just finished with a chain 1. So we're in the top of this treble 3 together here. I'm going to make a chain 1, and then in this space here, in this chain 3 space, well, it's not a chain 3 but the chain 1 and a half treble, in this space I'm going to make a double crochet. There we go. Chain 4, and then make a double crochet in the next space. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and make a double crochet in the next space. This is your repeat. 1, 2, 3, 4 chain stitches and a double crochet in the chain 3 space. That's between the 2 groups of 2 togethers and 4 togethers. Do this all the way around. It's going to be 11 times in total. 3, 4, and a double crochet in this space. I'm almost completely round. Do the last 1, 2, 3, 4 chain stitches, and I'm going to close with a slip stitch in this first double crochet right from the beginning. It's going to be that stitch there. There we go. Close with a slip stitch in that stitch. And of course I've pulled this all too tight. There we go. You can cut off your yarn and pull through. And at this point you again need to block this little flower and make sure that you're on your size, that it's the same size as all your previous flowers. Work away your ends. You of course already worked away 2 ends, the green and the blue, when you were working around in row 2. Personally, I'm going to leave this thread here from the magic ring. I'm going to leave it for the time being, just so that I know which side is the front and the back. Then I can't accidentally make the mistake of putting my flower the wrong way around in my final wrap. So, but this end I am going to work away. I want to thank you for watching. I hope this was a useful video for you, and I hope to see you again on the next time for week 6.